with the 7th episode of the season 2 of the RCJC show. I, Rotaract Shetty, the chairman Avenues and the joint secretary of the club, will be the host for this episode. In this initiative of ours, we will be calling our esteemed guest every month to come and have an interesting talk with us and share their thoughts. The guest for this episode is an advocate. He has been a criminal lawyer for 43 years and a well-known public prosecutor as well. Presenting to you Mr. Prakash Shetty. Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really great to have you on our show. So basically in this entire show we will be having two rounds. The first one is known as the KYG round, the Know Your Guest round. And the second one is the Fun and Frolic round, which will be a kind of interesting round now as well. So let's begin with the first round, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first question is that who has been inspiring you to become a lawyer?
It is not that as inspiration from anybody.
Okay.
I myself on my own has decided to become a lawyer. You want further?
Yes, sir.
As I completed my BCom in 75, one of my relatives joined law.
Okay.
I was about to pursue CA. Then since he has joined law, I also said that I will also come and go along with him. So ultimately I pursued the law and completion of my law graduation. My one senior person in Bhiwandi,
Okay.
he was the Congress president of the district, Bhiwandi city. He was the father-in-law of our Abdul Rahman Antule,
Oh,
former chief minister.
okay.
And his another son-in-law was the practicing lawyer in High Court at that time. Subsequently, he became Justice S.S. Parkar.
Okay. Yeah.
So he told me that our Fakhruddin, not Fakhruddin, his name I just forgot, is I will tell you afterwards. He told me, he introduced me to his son-in-law, S.S. Parkar,
Okay.
who was the practicing lawyer at that time. And then he called me one day to High Court. So I came. He introduced me with my senior at that time. He was one of the topmost criminal lawyer in Bombay, Mr. P.K. Nair. So I continued with the profession.
Okay, so it was really great to know that. The second thing that I want to ask you is that what is your approach and philosophy to win and defend the cases the lawsuits that you get?
See, lawsuits means I mostly, since I started on the background with my senior, who is a criminal lawyer, I pursued only criminal practice. But in my own, I have maintained certain discipline in the profession. I take up the matter. I don't take any matters, whichever come to me.
Okay.
Suppose some matter concerning immoral activities,
Right.
I hardly take it. I don't take it. The matters of drugs and other things, I don't take it. Rest of the matters, whichever comes to me, I take it.
Okay, the matters that are on the genuine side, basically, you are.
It's not genuine. I don't see genuine matters. See, our approach is to defend the accused as per law.
Right.
Not beyond that.
Yes.
Understood? No? So whatever within the precincts of that legal approach, established law, we have to defend the accused.
Right.
Ultimately, we can't assure the client or the person that he will get the justice only.
Yes.
And whatever the result comes, it is the justice only. We have to take it in that way.
Yes, sir. So the next thing that I want to ask is how was your experience after defending your first ever case after being a lawyer?
It's very nice. I like the profession.
Is there any special memory associated with it?
Memory in the sense, there were, whomsoever has come to me, they never got annoyed with me, so far as the profession is concerned. Even if the judgment has gone against them or in favor of them. In favor of them, of course, they will be happy. Even if it is gone against them, none of them has had the feeling that I did not do the things rightly. That satisfaction I am having. Job satisfaction, I can say, I am always having it. Absolutely, there is no bitterness with the clients as well as me. Whatsoever the dangerous person they may be. But still, ultimately, they had the good feeling about me.
That's the best part. I mean, about a client and then.
See, always we have to maintain. See, profession of law is one sort of social work.
Yeah.
It's not money. Earning money is not the sole motto.
Yes.
Understood? No? It's a social work only. So we have to help the people. We have to help the state and the judiciary in whatever the way it will. Put the matters correctly before the court. And ultimately, who will be the deciding authority? You are not the deciding authority.
True that.
The judges who are sitting in the court, they are the deciding authority. If you are agreeable, go to High Court.
Yes.
Go to the Supreme Court. Options are there, platforms are there.
Yeah.
Understood? This way.
Yes, sir. And one more thing is that you also being an environmentalist, if I'm not wrong. What are your views on the climate change that is taking place in the world right now? A lot of things are happening.
See, basically, India is agricultural sector.
True.
In India, our economy is basically based on that. And secondly, see the type of development which is taking place. Of course, number of population is increasing, and development has to take place. Progress has to be made. But at the same time, we should not cause any harm to the nature.
Yeah.
Harm to the nature. So growing the trees or whatever the God has given us, the earth, everything has been given for our benefit only, to the people to the benefit of the people. So we have to preserve it. Destroying everything, ultimately see the water level has gone down.
Yeah.
Water level has gone down. And environmental, see the season is totally changing.
True.
Changing. So all this, whatever is possible to you now, do something to this. Ultimately, we have the responsibility of preserving it to our future generation also. It's not that what we see only for today, for our sake. To future generation, what are we keeping behind us?
Yes.
That we have to see. So we have to protect our environment.
Yes, exactly. This also brings out the concept of the sustainable development.
See, what happened there, I will tell you one thing. One chemical factory came to our village.
Okay.
Came to our village. They thought of establishing that chemical factory in the village. Ultimately, I also felt that something development is taking place, let it be there.
Yeah.
Let it be there. But then we found that it is totally destructive to this environment and to the local people as well as the local land.
Yeah.
Not only ours I hardly forget it, entire village. So ultimately we fought against that and we succeeded in that.
So the last question for this round is that what advice you would give to a person who wants to be a lawyer in future, wants to pursue law as a career, I mean to the viewers watching the video out there?
The career as a lawyer, law profession, is the best one according to me for the generation, younger generation. Instead of pursuing any other field, this is the one of the best option youngsters have. But at the same time, you have to be very responsible. You have to maintain the dignity, decorum, and the nobility of the law. Nobility of the law. It is not that as easy one thinks about it. You require very hard work, dedication is required, and you have to maintain your integrity. One should not go after the money immediately. Money may come, money may go.
True.
Once you build the reputation, it will remain forever. That one has to keep in mind. In looking into all the aspects, I am telling you, doctor, engineer, or anybody, architect. If one becomes a lawyer, immediately start earning. He can earn. But only by going behind the money, you should not spoil your career. Definitely it spoils your career ultimately.
Right.
Reputation will be harmed. If once may come, ultimately if you don't build up your reputation as an honest advocate, the person who can deliver the things, not by indulging in corruption, people will be happy with you.
Yeah.
And while charging also, we should always keep in mind what the status of the person who comes to you.
Yeah. Very
Where from he will bring, what will be his position, financial position, the standing in the society. We have to always keep in mind that aspect. For the sake of money, you can't spoil or sort of extortion from the people.
Yeah.
Understood? That gives you the longer benefit.
Yes. I'm sure that the viewers watching the video out there
Right.
are gonna really be helpful for them, for me as well. Who's a fellow aspirant.
Definitely.
So with this question, the first round comes to an end. Moving on to the second round, that is the fun and frolic round. So let's begin with it, shall we? So the first question in this round is that being a lawyer, you must always have a tight schedule, right? So what's your idea of get away from it? Kind of free, from your schedule. What is your plan?
There is no question of getting away. Once you are dedicate yourself, na, you have to be the part of that.
Yeah.
The rest of the entertainment, everything is there. There is no question of getting out of from it. Okay? You be a lawyer, always be a lawyer only.
So the next question is that what are some of those most historical doubts that your clients basically ask to you?
See, there can't be any doubts as such. See, basically the person who come face the charges, mainly criminal matters, he must have done something.
Yeah.
It definitely is not that he is innocent.
True.
Even they know that. They know. Hardly there will be rare case where false involvement will be there in the crime. I got into I came across with one case of mine only when I was very junior, raw junior.
Oh.
I didn't get the brief from the client.
Oh.
It was the state appointed matter.
Okay.
And one of the person was facing the charge was a GSB from Karnataka.
Oh.
And the complainant side was the Shetties.
Yeah.
So I represented the GSB man.
Okay.
Ultimately, I proved that he is totally innocent. On the contrary, they are the culprits. Who? Shetties. They were having bootlegging business.
Oh.
Huh? They were the culprits. And court directed reinvestigation of the case and to prosecute them
Oh.
and punish 2 police officers in that case.
It's really interesting to hear about the cases and everything. So one more thing that I wanted to ask is that a lot of people have a thing in their mind that in a court, there are the people sitting around the judge putting order and everything. But how is the real situation over there in the court?
See, those are all things in the film,
Yeah.
not in the real life. If the disturbance is there, of course, court clerks are the peons are there, they will say that maintain the silence.
Okay.
And otherwise, no, there's no such things happening inside the court as such. It's only the for film.
One more thing that I wanted to ask is that if you had an opportunity, by any chance, if you wanted to spread a rumor about yourself, so what would it be? What would that rumor be?
I don't want to spread in the rumor. I don't believe in rumors, first of all. I don't believe in it.
Okay, so being a lawyer, there might be some of the stereotypes that the people might have for the lawyers. Do you know any such kind of stereotype? If you wanted to burst some of those stereotypes, what would it would be?
No, stereotypes cannot work in our field.
Yeah.
It will expose you.
Yeah. And till date, what has been the most funniest incident? In your law career itself, what has been your funniest incident, either with the client or any such way?
I don't say funniest. Once one of the dreaded gangster told me, just asked me, what was the use of engaging you? engaging you because he was assaulted while in custody at jail.
Okay.
Then he was required to be admitted in the hospital.
Mm.
He asked me, "You did not come to see me in the hospital." I told him, "Am I a doctor?" "No, I am a professional lawyer. So whatever your matter is there in the court, I will look into that." No, then what is the use of engaging you? I just threw the brief to him at his face inside the court.
Okay.
Our judge was not sitting at that time. I said, "See, because of you, anticipating that you will come to me, I did not become the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
I became the lawyer on my own. And henceforth, don't come to me. Take away the brief and go away."
That was really...
Ultimately, he has to beg before me, apologize. Then since the matter was under stage of conclusion,
Okay.
I was arguing the final argument.
Oh.
So I just took up the matter. Then I said, "Well, immediately don't come to me for any other matters." There were two matters, serious matters he was facing.
Hmm.
Both the matters were being handled by me.
Okay.
Ultimately, he got acquitted in that case.
Great, sir. So the one last question for this round. Suppose if you had an option to adopt some other career other than law profession, so what would that have been?
See, I am most interested in medical.
Okay.
Medical. I like that. That's one of another noble profession. Probably, I don't know, because our situation was that in 75 onwards at that time. So we did not have that much option.
Mm.
It's not that we wanted to become something, therefore we took into this line. Or while joining the college also now, you people have a lot of option now.
Yes.
At that time we did not. I was in Bhiwandi. Bhiwandi, the one college was there. It has got art, science and commerce. So I joined commerce at that time. So these are the things happening at that time. Now the students and people have lot of options.
Mm.
Even if you want to join the commerce stream now, you have thousands of options there.
True.
At that time, arts, nobody used, arts means just a graduation. No.
Right.
Now
There's a lot of diversity.
Science means you are thinking of just going to the engineering or doctor. Nothing more than that.
Yes, right now we have a lot of options.
Thousands of options are there.
Mm.
Thousands are there. And second, and at that time what was there? See, you college, sometime you used to work and some join the college.
Mm-hmm.
College. You have to go accordingly. We had our own business there in Bhiwandi.
Mm.
So ultimately I have to adjust accordingly and then we have to pursue the studies.
Okay, sir. So with this question, the last round, that is the fun and frolic round, comes to an end. It was really great to have you on. Our show, sharing some of those insightful aspects of the law as a profession. Some of your great experiences, and I'm sure that it's going to be of really great help to the public watching out there. Thank you so much, sir, once again to be on the show.
All the best for you as well as for all those who are watching it.
Yeah.
And I will welcome everybody to the profession.
Yeah.
Come
Thank you.
to this, and this is one of, I will say, is the best option one have.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much for watching the entire video. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you.